Peace and love. Happy Sunday. I hope my mic is connected. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, I see it. Peace and love. Welcome to Gratitude and Chill. Happy Sunday. I hope all is well. Forgive the late stream. This was scheduled earlier, but I was out and about with our little doggy. I had to get some things done with him. I hope all is well. Let me do a audio check really quick. Awesome, awesome. Welcome to Gratitude and Chill. This episode will be a lot different than our normal way that we do DNA and Chill, but I will be coming on this week and diving into some data. We've got level 10 on my true ancestry, and if anybody knows, those levels are very expensive. I actually have access to 6, 8, and 10 now, so I'm happy about that. But today I wanted to talk about um, the experience and the processes that some of us go through taking DNA tests. Um, there's so many layers to our family tree, to our history, to our families, the individuals in our families. Life is so layered. Some things happen that people don't want to talk about. Sometimes lives come into the world, and the stipulations of how they got here and who, what, when, where, and how sometimes is obscured. It isn't clear. So, some people, especially people that are adopted, who don't have any family history, for them, and I can speak to this myself. Of course, you want to know who your parents are. That was a very huge force in my life. Just wanting to know, am I missing out on family? Am I missing out on love? Um, so, what happens oftentimes, some adoptees or children, anyone, period, at this point, this can happen to anyone taking a DNA test. You get your results back, and you have siblings living from a parent that you may have known or may not have known. Oftentimes, it's not known. There are so many layers when it happens. There's a layer of your emotions, and then there's the layer of the family that did not know that you belonged there. Um, it's a very life changing process for everyone involved. It isn't just about the person taking the DNA test anymore. You practically impact someone else's family who is technically your family, but it's different when you didn't know this person existed under whatever circumstances. Even the circumstances can be layered um, on a huge spectrum of disgusting to a beautiful love child. There's so many layers to life. And doing DNA has changed me profusely. Um, I definitely see through a different lens, a more mature lens, and understanding life and family and the structure. And when these things happen, the structure that you believe existed, it's shattered. It's shattered. You find out you have siblings, or a parent somewhere living or deceased, and it's life changing. It's hard. There's not a lot of institutions or support or resources for the shock and the weight that comes with it, and even knowing the steps to take to, do you communicate? Do you reach out? After you reach out, what can be done? How should it be done where there's no pain inflicted on anyone? It's so many layers. You do your DNA test and you find out you have siblings that you never knew existed. That doesn't happen a lot, but it happens. It happens. And I won't say it doesn't happen a lot, but with the projects that I work with, it's kind of, I think I know three myself, another cousin, and another cousin. I think I've seen it three times, um, in my history of doing this ancestral work. And it's a process. It's a process. If anyone is interested in, joining our research, let me put our network email, ancestorbranch@gmail.com. If you have a gem match number and you want to join, or even if you just want support, I don't have all the answers, but I'm dealing with, a transformation myself. My DNA test changed how I saw everything, and I can't unsee it. And I'm grateful for it. I have more peace. I'm not really searching for answers that people are keeping from me intentionally. Um, it's a process. It's a real process. But there is a peace in knowing there is a healing in knowing the truth. Whether you connect, or not, there is a peace in knowing the truth. It's just about getting the right resources, having the right lens, being positive. I struggle with that a lot. Um, my birth was traumatic, but I am grateful for my life. It's so many things could have been different, and I might wouldn't be here, and my daughter might wouldn't be here. Do I like the circumstances that I was given? No, but that is outside of my power. And realizing that and standing in my truth has been the best move to move forward. So DNA and Chill is always on pop up. You have to subscribe to the channel and you will get a notification. We will be DNA diving all month. I don't do DNA and Chill as much as Gratitude and Chill simply because I have to give time for the data and updates in these systems that we monitor to actually update and give me new data. I want to thank you for joining me for DNA and Chill. If you have taken a DNA test and your results changed your life, share your story if you're comfortable in the chat. You can also reach out to me at ancestorbranch@gmail.com. One moment at a time. Make sure you enjoy this Sunday evening. I'm about to light me some sage, make me some coffee, read a book, and chill. Peace and love. I love you.